Live from the historic Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm Kendrick, inviting you to the show, starring Amye and Dorset, featuring Todd Walker, also featuring Amye Scharlau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Amye.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back. Good to see you again. Welcome to another show of the Haberdasher's Couch, where you don't have to pay somebody to listen to you. We're going to get right to it. Keith, come on out. Good to see you, handsome. Hey.
You've been noticing, huh?
I tell you, in 1 week, I don't know how a man can manage to get better looking in 1 week.
It's the hat.
Jeez. You know what, a little bit later on in the show, I'm going to decrease your emotional burden, Keith. I'm going to decrease your emotional burden, and you're probably going to say, well, how are you going to do that, Anthony?
How?
Thanks for asking me.
Got a little nervous there.
We're going to do some bilateral stimulation with Amye Scharlau. Now, don't be concerned. It's just about changing the vertical into the horizontal, Keith. That's all it is. That's right. But you're up to something, aren't you? And then later on, too, I guess Todd Walker's going to be here again.
Still trying to get them going, Chris.
And he's got the chef from the Pillbox, which is just over here.
Yeah. So,
anyhow, tell me what you're up to.
Well, I'm still part of my Kiss the Groom. I'm trying to get these grooms kissed. So what we're doing for the month of February, we're going to have all the grooms, all the consultations that come in.
Yeah.
15% off the groom's outfit, suits,
nice.
Whether it's a custom or it's ready to wear. Boom, we're going to get that done.
Great.
You have a choice of we got some wonderful cigars. Mm-hmm.
And so now, as we head into spring, we're getting into some warmer weather.
Yeah.
So you're going to have cigars out front?
You got cigars out front or wherever they want to take them. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to get them lined up. Got to have them,
Right, so
I do have hair underneath here.
Yep.
So they get cleaned up.
Cleaning up.
Yeah, so we're going to have a package together for them as part of the Kiss the Groom program. Mm-hmm. We're going to have a 15% off suits, for the groom of the month of February. If they come in the month of February for a consultation, we get 15% off suits, whether it be a custom suit or ready to wear. And then also we'll offer you a choice of cigars, and you get to see one of our wonderful bars for a nice lineup. Nice little taper.
So you're saying that people are still planning their weddings?
Yes.
As the vaccine becomes available, we're seeing more and more people coming in, doing their actual wedding planning for their events.
Yes.
Good.
It's been a blessing for us and a blessing for them because, we're here to help. We're definitely here to help. We have a wonderful space, so it's not a fallback space. Mm-hmm. This is a wonderful space for what's been happening, a little bit more intimate settings, a little bit more intimate weddings. And so that's really the feedback that we've been getting. We have some wonderful guests, wonderful people that we've been assisting, grooms, brides and grooms, and they're really, the most important thing is still the marriage.
So can they have small parties here?
Up to 25 people. Whatever is regulated as far as that. I think it's 25, I'm not sure.
Right, we got a stage for a band, we got a dance floor, we got a place for food.
And I've been working on my
I heard your pretty voice.
Not so alto.
I tell you, why don't you tell them, why don't you do the out today? Say, sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. All right, thanks for tuning in.
Hello, I'm Amye the Hypnotist, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Today we are going to teach you a really cool brain hack in order to reduce stress and quit worrying. And this is one that you're going to be able to play along with at home. So this is audience participation, people. Let's just say you find yourself worrying about something. And what is worry? Worry is using that wonderful, rich imagination of yours to imagine a future that you don't want. Well, what happens if you use that wonderful, rich imagination to imagine a future that you do want? Well, this is something that's going to help you. And this sounds so simple, you're not even going to believe it. Find yourself worried? Pick an object. I have borrowed my dog's little squeaker ball here for today. Take an object and simply pass it from hand to hand, passing through your center line. Now, I know this looks so simple that it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but there's really good research on this. What's happening is this is called bilateral stimulation. It's a real thing, and it is legal in Minnesota. And what's happening is you are activating both hemispheres of your brain. Physically, you're going to start to relax. Your body can't hang on to that tension that you had a couple minutes ago. Mentally, you're going to start thinking about other things because it's no longer stuck on that track. And emotionally, you're going to start giving yourself some distance from that problem. Now, 10-15 seconds is great. If you do it for 60 seconds, you're really going to feel a difference. And the cool part is it doesn't matter what kind of object you use, and you can do this anywhere. So if you find yourself being stressed out, just remember, just a little bilateral stimulation can help make your day better. Have a good week, everyone.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Thanks, Anthony. Well, yes, the restaurant community has definitely been hit hard by the pandemic, but we are going to be out here trying to promote some of these great local restaurants, and some of them that, quite frankly, have really struggled because they opened up during the beginning of the pandemic. So I thought I'd introduce you to my good friend, Chef Graham, who is the executive chef down at Pillbox, which is right downtown St. Paul in the Treasure Island Center. Is that what you call it?
That's correct.
Okay, so Graham and I have known each other a long time. The pandemic hit in March, and they opened the restaurant on March 5th. So we're here to support local, and to hopefully you guys will go out there and try some of these great items. Welcome, Graham.
Thank you very much, Todd.
All right, so Graham, first of all, tell us what it was like opening a restaurant during the pandemic and what the last year has been like.
It's been unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. We shot for a March 5th opening this past year to try to get some of the crowd from the high school hockey tournaments. And we kind of pushed our opening ahead and tried really, really hard. And we got a big chunk of that group. And then on March 17th, we were informed that we would have to shut down. So there were 12 days that we were open for. Not a very long time to really gather a big following.
How hard? I mean, and it's a beautiful restaurant. I've been inside. Graham is a fantastic chef. He's worked at a number of restaurants around town. And I just felt so bad for you guys when this all happened. And that's, once again, one of the reasons I wanted to have you in today, so we can help promote the city of St. Paul, dining local. And I know you were doing takeout, but people can now come in your restaurant and eat. Is that right?
They absolutely can, at 50% capacity, of course, masked. And, of course, all of the mandates and suggestions we follow.
All right, so you're one of my favorite chefs in town. So let's first talk about some of the items. I said bring some of your signature items and some of the things you're most proud of. So
absolutely.
I left it totally open, so what are we looking at here?
Well, this first is our Kung Pao Brussels sprouts. I was looking for something unique in a vegetable and vegan even appetizer. And, as I was shooting back and forth ideas with one of our owners, and he was like, what if you did something like Chinese? And so I had a light bulb go off. So we've got deep fried Brussels sprouts. They're tossed in a sweet and sour glaze. They've got crushed peanuts, scallions, and Szechuan peppercorns all over the top. And then this is our crispy chicken sandwich. It's got my own signature dredge, some of our spicy coleslaw, and then my grandma's mustard pickles. I adapted her recipe.
Wow.
And this over here is the Pillbox burger. It's got a super secret special sauce on it, bacon, American cheese, fried onions, tomato, and lettuce. It's kind of like and bacon, of course, you can see that.
I can see that.
And then that's kind of like our signature, go big or stay home burger.
I have not had this yet, and I have to tell you, friends of mine have had it, and they've said it is absolutely fantastic. So, and then we have your signature coleslaw back here.
Yes, it's got a bit of spice. A good friend of mine, Craig, everybody knows Crybaby.
Right.
I use some of his sauce and give it a nice punch. So it's not a normal coleslaw. It's got some kick.
So these are the items. If some of our viewers are looking at this video, you would say, if you're going to have absolutely a sure bet, great dinner, all of these are going to be great.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Now, guaranteed.
Okay. So, Graham, do you have anything coming up and anything that's going on at Pillbox that you want to share with our viewers today?
Absolutely. Some of the things that we're doing here in the pandemic and shutdown period is we're trying to bring regulars in. And one of the ways we're doing that is with various special nights or days, and acoustic music. One of them is Wednesdays. We always have half-price wine and 90-cent wings and acoustic music. We also do an acoustic brunch with bottomless mimosas every Saturday and Sunday. So we're getting started on trying to get people to feel like they have a thing that they do weekly.
Well,
yeah.
I totally give you props for staying here in St. Paul, opening up a restaurant during these challenging times, not giving up, and bringing us great food to the city of St. Paul right downtown. So thanks a lot, Graham. This is great. All right, so we have some people back here that are at Amye's. Of course, Anthony and Amye, who you probably have seen on the show, and I think you guys need to come up here. And Graham, why don't you do a little slicing of some of this?
Let's do it.
And we'll be social distance here, and I will back up. And you've got
I'm going to need some room.
All right, you're going to have to save some of that for me, too.
I will. I'll cut it into 4 for you.
All right.
I don't know how you stay so thin when you're eating food all the time.
I don't know. All right. I'm going to send it back to you in a moment here, Anthony, because you're going to wrap up the show.
Okay.
But once again, support local. Go down to the Pillbox. You guys dig in. Give it a shot. Support local. Head down to the Pillbox, support my good buddy Graham, and I got to tell you, I am diving into that food.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I can't wait.
Going
in right now.
Yeah.
Going in right now.
Well, I might get that last quarter if you don't.
Oh, man. All right.
This is food that's not from home.
I know.
Yeah, right?
Back to you, Anthony.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in.
You're very welcome.